Alright, good morning guys. Happy Monday today. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this declutter filmed. This is my base product declutter. I have foundations, concealers, primers, sprays, creams, all that good stuff. So I want to get rid of quite a lot because there's quite a lot that I don't use. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my concealers. I have quite a lot of concealers. I'm gonna pull out the ones that I absolutely love and I know that I'm gonna keep first. Some of my favorites are these two by Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is a classic. I love this concealer. I've repurchased several of these in my lifetime. Another one is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I really love these two concealers a lot. They are a really good price. They work amazing and definitely keeping those guys. Another concealer that I know I'm going to keep is this new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is really nice. It wears nice on my dry skin and I quite enjoy it. Another one is this Kylie Concealer. Where has this been all my life? This is amazing and I have the shade Stone and I would definitely repurchase this concealer. This is beautiful on the skin. Okay, another one that I quite enjoy is this Infallible by L'Oreal. This is almost done though, and I have a lot of really good concealers that I do like. I think I am gonna hold on to this and finish this though, but this is a really great concealer. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer is really nice as well. I am gonna hold on to this. I am actually no longer gonna purchase anything from Too Faced because of some things that have happened with some people. But I will use what I do have. I do quite enjoy the formula of this and I will continue to use it. And then my two ColourPop No Filter concealers. I really enjoy these. I have the shades Fair 6 and Light 12. These are really nice. I have like a winter shade and a summer shade, and right now I'm just mixing these, so I'm going to keep these. I haven't, actually this one though, I haven't used this enough to know how I feel about it, so I am going to keep this one. And then this next one I do use as like, it's darker. I have the shade Natural. It's darker, so I can kind of use this as like a contour in the winter, so I am going to keep that. But the rest of these I have really strong opinions about. This new Pretty Fresh one I've tried several times. It burns my under eyes. I am going to get rid of it. This one is pretty much empty and really dark. It's nice, but I'm going to get rid of that one. Did not like this 16-hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. This is the original. I have the hydrating one, which I like a lot more. I'm going to get rid of this guy. And this NYX Born to Glow Concealer is newer also, but I cannot get on with it because it is really thick. So I'm going to say goodbye to this guy too. Next I'm going to go ahead and do like cream type liquid primers, if you will. Actually, I'm just going to put this with its friends over here. I'm going to pull out the products that I know I'm going to keep right off the bat. The first one is this Smashbox Primerizer. This is a beautiful, beautiful product. I quite enjoy this one. I also really like the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. I'm in 902, which is light. This is really, really nice, and I've heard this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, so I'm gonna hold on to that because that Flawless filter is really expensive, and right now I just can't justify buying that, so I'm gonna hold on to this. I also like the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. This is really, really nice, and it smells really good. I just really like this. I really like this product. I have a MAC Strobe Cream in Pink Light. I am definitely going to keep this. I really enjoy the strobe creams. So I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm going to hold on to this Charlotte Tilbury Little Pot of Gold here. This is the Magic Cream. I got this in the Sephora Favorites, and I really, really like it. I've used it a few times. I had used samples of it before, and I finally found this in the Sephora Favorites. And this is like $28, honestly, by itself. And it is 15 ml. And the whole set was $29 for the whole favorite set. So I was like, this is the score. I really like this, and it makes me sad because it's so expensive, but I really like what this does with my skin, so I'm keeping that. I'm also going to keep this little Water Drench Hyaluronic Acid Cloud Cream from Peter Thomas Roth. This is really, really nice, and I am going to repurchase a bigger size of this because I love what this does to my skin. This is beautiful. And then I'm going to keep these little Wet n Wild beauties here. This was a collection that came out. This is a rose toner. This is a rose primer serum. And this one is a rose infused oil. This is so pretty. I do use these sparingly, but mostly I love the way that they look. I know this is Declutter and I need to be, but it's so pretty. So I'm going to keep those. And then I'm going to keep this little base Prep and Prime Primer in Radiant Pink by MAC as well. And the rest of these I'm going to get rid of. I don't like the way these feel on my face. They're very like silicone-y. They're not bad products, but I cannot bring myself to use them because I don't like the way they feel. And I never got on with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I know it's really popular. I used it a couple of times. I don't really have large pores, but I just couldn't get on with it. And then this is a little Lancome Multi-Glow, and it's empty, so it's going to go in the empties pile. And I forgot I'm going to do setting sprays next, but this little guy was hiding out in the setting sprays and I didn't even realize it. This is one of my all-time favorite base products ever. This is the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Serum. This is gorgeous. I love this stuff. I've been through one full bottle and a mini or two of this product. This is really, really nice. It has a little dropper, and this is actually almost gone, and it makes me sad because I love it so much. So I'm definitely keeping this. So as far as sprays go, there's a couple that I am going to keep. I'm going to keep this Wet n Wild Rose All Day. This is just the 3-in-1 primer water. Really, really nice, and it's almost gone, so I'm going to use that up. I'm going to keep this Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. It's almost empty, and I want to use this up because it's an expensive product. That's a mini. It's not the full size, but use that up. This is a little Urban Decay all-nighter, and I think I only used this like once, so I'm gonna try to get some use out of it because apparently this is like, need I say, the bomb.com. This is a really popular product, so I want to get some use out of that. And as far as these three go, I think I'm gonna keep this CoverGirl cooling water for like when I work out and things. I've recently gotten into walking and working out and stuff, so I'm going to keep this guy. Alright, and I'm going to keep this MAC Fix Plus and really try to use it up. But this guy I couldn't get on with. Even though I have dry skin, it makes me look really, really oily. And a lot of people really like this, but I really don't, and I don't enjoy this smell. It has like a florally smell, so I'm going to get rid of this guy. Okay, so this is the last portion of today's declutter. I have foundations, and I have quite a few here that I know are older and that have gone off. I'm going to pull the ones out that I do know I am going to keep. So I will start over here. This is the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I have the shade Light, which is actually not very light, honestly. I mixed this, but this is a beautiful, beautiful foundation and hydrating serum. Technically, they don't call it really a foundation, but this is nice. I'm keeping this. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Unlike the concealer, this does not burn my skin. I am in the shade Light 5N, and I really like this. It is buildable, but it's going to be perfect for the summer. I like this a lot. And then this is the Dream Urban Cover Broad Spectrum Full Coverage Makeup, they call it. This is really, really nice. This is a really light shade. It's shade 112 Natural Ivory. I do want to purchase a darker shade for the summer because this is really, really nice. I like mixing this with other foundations as well. And it has SPF of 50, which is super great. This is the NYX Born to Glow. This is newer. I am in the shade Vanilla. This is really nice. Unlike the concealer, which I'm getting rid of, it's not too thick, which you would think that they would be opposites. You would think that this would be the thicker of the two, not the concealer. But this is beautiful. It's a naturally radiant foundation, so if you have dry skin, this looks really, really good on you. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. This is almost empty. I will repurchase this because I'm obsessed over this. I mix this with a lot of foundations. This is really, really, really nice. So now on for a couple higher end ones that I know I'm going to keep. This is my NARS Sheer Glow in the color DeVille Light 4. This is nice. I have, this is a repurchase. I've purchased this foundation before. This is a great, great foundation. And then this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I am in the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. It's really, really beautiful foundation. I don't have many high-end foundations at all, but this is so nice. If you can see this right here, this is a little Ian, like he just woke up and joined me, but I am going to definitely keep this foundation. These two I'm definitely keeping. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I have two colors because I have a summer and a winter. I have the shade Ivory and the shade Rose Vanilla, and right now I am mixing these. These are really, really nice. The next one I'm going to talk about is one of my absolute favorites, and I have used one of these up. I have the shade Natural Ivory, and I actually need a darker one, which I used up last summer. I think it's the one up in shades, but this is the Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I will not be able to use this color in the summer because it is really, really light, but I do want to repurchase a darker shade for the summer because this is one that I have to have 24/7, and I really like the applicator on this. It's like a doe foot applicator. It's such a nice product, and I will be repurchasing a darker shade. So I am also going to keep this Maybelline Liquid Radiant Dream Hydrating Foundation. Got my words mixed up slightly. This is really, really nice. I'm in the shade Porcelain Ivory 10. May need to get a darker shade for the summer. May mix it. I like mixing foundations. But I'm definitely keeping that. Another one I'm keeping is this this new Dewy foundation by Wet n Wild. I am in the shade Soft Ivory, which is really light. I did buy a lot of these foundations in like the fall and winter, these really kind of newer, lighter ones. So maybe repurchasing darker color, maybe mixing it.
Mommy,
I don't know yet. I know. Wow, that's cool. Keeping this though. I think I'm going to keep this one just because I do like it and it's kind of a darker one. This is L4 in the CoverGirl Classic Ivory Matte Made Foundation. I really like this. It's not like really, really, really matte, but it's nice. I am going to keep that, and everything else I think I'm going to get rid of. This oxidizes about 2 or 3 shades darker than it actually is. This is supposed to be light neutral. I don't enjoy this foundation, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Oh, I am gonna keep this one too. This is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. I am gonna keep this guy because it's really, really nice. This is a serum foundation, so I'm gonna keep that as a mixer, and it's kind of dark, so that'll work. This is pretty much empty. It's really, really light, and I'm just kind of done with it.
And
so
this
I'm
is
going
dark
to get rid
too.
of it. This is dark too. Thank you. But I am gonna put this one in an empties because it's pretty much done. This guy is dark. I really like this. This is in the shade Cool Ivory. This is by number 7. This is the Lift and Illuminate foundation. It's really, really dark.
And this is dark too.
Thank you. I'm on the fence with this one because this is such a beautiful product. I'm going to keep this just because I don't have many dark foundations as mixers. This is really, really, really nice if you have dry skin. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. It's for normal to dry skin, but it doesn't work on my skin. It really kind of dries me out, and it's really heavy, if that makes sense. So I am going to get rid of this guy as well. Okay, so this is everything I'm getting rid of. I could have done better, to be honest. Some of them I just don't like, so I am going to get rid of these, and I want to Ian is definitely full force wanting to play with things here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm actually losing my voice. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!